Here I've got the front end of the Hyper 7. So we've got right hand side over here, obviously with all the shocks, and you've got your shock tower, the lower hinge pin braces, upper hinge pin braces. The upper hinge pin brace on the back is quite clever. It's actually metal, not plastic, and it has these little tabs on the shaft, and there's little grub screws in the end of there, and then they go into these holes which aren't square here, and the grub screw goes onto the flat and holds them in at that end, and then they've got a circlip at the other end. Obviously the diff case is there, and the diff cup. Then on the other side we've got pretty much the same thing over here. Again, I haven't taken the pillow balls off, and the knuckles I think I can clean them without because it's not too mucky at all really. And then I've got obviously the diff as well. So I'm going to be putting the 7,000 weight oil in the front diff. See how that goes. Should be a bit thinner than the 30 I've put in the centre and the rear, so should allow it to turn a bit sharper. So yeah, I'm going to get all these bits cleaned up a bit more, maybe buff the drive shafts a little bit. These are CVDs in the front, so that's pretty nice, rather than just standard dog bones. Obviously I've got the steering rack here as well, so I'll probably have to do that at some point as well. So yeah, let's go on with it. Got the diff refilled with the 7,000 weight oil, so now all I have to do is wait for these bubbles to come out, and then I can seal it back together again. There we go, finally we've got it all back together. Front end, there's the steering rack, which is separate at the moment. Obviously I've got a few screws to put in the bottom, and those two go in the top plate, which goes in the top just there. Right, we've got the Hyper 7 back together now. As you can see, it's all nice and clean, all greased and oiled. Looking pretty good. I haven't got the engine in yet, still waiting on the air filter, but we have now also got the new body shell. So there it is, it's just a standard Hyper 7 shell. It's a grey, white, red with the stripes. It's not shiny because it's still got the film on. It's literally brand new, and yeah, I think it looks pretty good, pretty sharp. So yeah, it's looking nice with the blue springs, the white wing, the grey body. It all kind of goes together pretty well. So yeah, just need to get the engine back in now, get the air filter on, it will be good to go. Here's the Hyper 7, pretty much complete now. Got the engine in, got the pipe in, reset up the brake linkage, hopefully correctly, if you can see under there. So I still do need to test it out though. Now unfortunately I've run into a bit of a problem, because I don't have a starter box, and I don't really want to buy a starter box. Personally I just prefer a pull start, just because you don't have to charge batteries for it. It's extra batteries to charge, an extra thing to take with you. So I can't actually start this, which is a bit annoying, but it is pretty much finished now, and I think it looks pretty nice. The new style air filter only just fits in there. I don't know how well you can see that, but it does only just fit in the old style shell, but it looks pretty good, and yeah, it's pretty much done now. So that is it for part 4. Hopefully I'll be able to source a starter box. Maybe I'll borrow one from someone just so I can test it before I put it up for sale. So yeah, that is it for this video. Goodbye.